Welcome back to Overtime. Spanish-speaking athletes have permeated every level of national sports as well as sports here locally. From stories like Yasiel Puig's journey from Cuba to Cespedes from the Oakland A's winning the home run derby and many other stories of Spanish-speaking athletes. We often miss an opportunity to hear from those athletes and connect with the Spanish language community, which is why Spanish-speaking news and sports has grown so largely locally and nationally in the last 5 to 10 years. And we are so happy to have with us today from In Control program here on TV2. I want to welcome Juan Pablo Tejado. He is In Control's sports anchor and producer. Juan Pablo, thank you for joining us on Overtime.
Thank you, Monica, for having me here and for giving us the opportunity and for being here. It's always a pleasure to be here with you.
Let's talk about In Control. It comes on here on TV2. You can see it here on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. It replays on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. And your news anchor, Erica Romo, and you are doing the sports content. Tell me about how this show came into being and how excited are you guys to be communicating with the Spanish language community?
Sure, we're really excited. I mean, it's a new project. Actually, it's a project that Erica had for a long time. Most people here in the island does not know Erica's background, but she used to be she is a wonderful newscaster, a great reporter. She developed most of her career in Mexico. And so this is an idea that she always had ever since she came to the island a few years back. And gladly we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and we are very thankful to TV2 and VI Ministries for allowing us, a space to be able to connect the Spanish community into everything that happens within the island. So it's great.
It's fantastic. You have at least one show or two shows under your belt in production so far.
One show. The program has been aired twice. I joined on the second time that we actually aired the show, and we're looking forward. I mean, every single program that we do, there's always more challenges, there's more objectives, just because people is always sending us all this feedback, and everything is going great. So.
When we know definitely here at TV2, not only in the newscast, but here on Overtime and a lot of the other shows that we produce, we work with small staff. So you and Erica working together, you and I working together on sports content. There are so many stories that impact the Spanish-speaking community, particularly with sports. And one of them is happening this week. I mean, the Virgin Islands is in the Little League Championship game with Puerto Rico. With a chance to go to Williamsport. It's a huge big deal.
It's huge, but we're in the Virgin Islands, so we got to root for our boys, and they are doing a wonderful job. And yes, you're right. I mean, it's hard to talk about any particular sport without bringing a Hispanic name or last name. If you talk, it's hard to talk about the Red Sox without talking about Big Papi, David Ortiz, or the New York Yankees and Alex Rodriguez, or even the San Antonio Spurs without Tim Duncan from St. Croix and Manu Ginobili from Argentina. So we're really excited that there is a lot of influence on Hispanic athletes into American sports, and I'm pretty sure there is a big influence on our Hispanic boys here, in the Virgin Islands, trying to get into our local teams, and we're very passionate about sports, so that's what we can bring into the game and cheer everybody up. So.
When you're talking about this sort of international competition, we have the Virgin Islands women's national team competing in the Central Basket Tournament. In their group are teams like El Salvador and Cuba. We have our guys in the Little League playing against teams like Mexico, and sometimes they play teams like Aruba. There are so many different countries and ethnicities and personalities in the Spanish-speaking community globally, but right here in the Caribbean region is actually incredibly rich and diverse. Give us a sense of how far this reach can be, and what is the potential of reaching out to a very diverse Virgin Islands Spanish-speaking community. They come from all over.
Yes, and I think we're in a position to where, I don't know, I heard someone said, whenever you live in the Virgin Islands, when you're an immigrant per se, you live here in the Virgin Islands, and it's like if you would have gone to college. So you root for your college. You can be from Mexico, I'm originally from Peru, you can be from different places, but we're here, and here is what, the islands is what we represent. So It could be Mexico and the Virgin Islands. Of course, we're gonna root for the Virgin Islands. You know, if it's Puerto Rico, for us who are not Puerto Ricans, you know, it's like, you know, great if we beat Puerto Rico because either you are here, you're supposed to support the Virgin Islands. But yeah, no, I think it's a sense of ownership, you know, like that you live here, this is your place, this is your island, this is who you are supposed to be cheering for.
And now they have a new voice. Juan Pablo Tejado, he's a sports anchor for In Control right here on TV2. You can check him out 7 p.m. on Saturdays, replay on 9 a.m. on Mondays right here on CBS TV2. Juan Pablo,
thank you very much,
Thank
Monyka.
you so much.
I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank
Thank you so much, too. You're watching Overtime. We got much more coming up, so hang out.